Hi guys, since my first fire and ice video got a little bit messed up, I'm going to try to do another one for you on a 16 by 20 canvas. I just got new big canvases today, so we're going to see how that works out. I'm going to go ahead and do a white base for this one, and actually let me show you the painting we did last time before we get started. So this is that crimson base. And I think it came out really pretty. Something stuck on it there. I still need to clear coat it like everything else, but I will be working on that soon. So today's colors, we're going to be using DecoArt Berry, Royal Langnickel Essentials Cadmium Orange, Daler-Rowney System 3 Pale Gold, DecoArt Festive Red, and Daler-Rowney Medium Yellow for the fire side of the painting. On the ice side, we're going to be using FolkArt Blue Sapphire, Royal Langnickel Essentials Light Blue, Academy Thalo Silver, Royal Langnickel Essentials Dark Ultramarine, and FolkArt Ice Blue. And then, like I said, just a basic white for the base coat. And I'm going to do this just like I did on the video that got messed up. I'm going to put the fire up on this corner and the ice this way. So let's get started and we'll see how it turns out. I know there's a bit of a difference this time between how I'm doing this video and my previous ones. I just got a new mount to put my phone on my actual camera tripod to get a little more distance between the camera and the paintings so I can do some of these bigger ones, because the mount I had before was just this, actually, let me show it to you if I can remember what I did with it. Okay, I don't remember what I did with it, but it's just a simple mount that's intended for like being able to put it right here or so, and it bends, but the problem is my phone's a little heavy for it, so it likes to bend too much and then it gets shaky, and I think that might have been a big part of the problem with the last video being too blurry. So I went and spent like $9 to buy a mount that attaches to my tripod for my actual digital camera, and it just screws onto the same place that the camera screws onto, and it clips down on your phone. You screw it tight so it don't drop it, and this way I can also keep my case on my phone. With that other mount, I was having to take my case off because it plus the phone was way too heavy. So this is nice. I don't have to worry about dropping my phone and breaking it now, with the added bonus that if I happen to drop my phone in the paint with the case on it, it's going to be a whole lot easier to clean up than if I drop the phone with no case on it. Okay. Get our edges here. And if you notice, I still haven't changed out my trash bag that's on top of my table here, because I've just been letting the paint dry and then kind of peeling it off. And there's some spots that haven't peeled well. I just left them alone. If anybody does want to purchase any of my pieces, you can email me at kitcatsgalaxy@gmail.com, and I will be happy to give you a price and figure out shipping with you. But I will say it is on a first come first served basis, so if somebody else gets to the painting that you want before you get a hold of me, we can figure out what colors I used and I can make you something else using those same colors. Got little bits of fuzz and dust. You know what? I know what happened. This time around when I mixed my white, I forgot to strain my Floetrol, and I think there might have been clumps in my Floetrol. So that leads to clumps in the paint. I seem to have misplaced my torch, so I'm going to pause for a minute and find that, and I will be right back. Alright, you guys, I am back, and I found my torch. So we're going to go ahead and fill in a couple of spots here real quick, where I've had to dab more chunks out of paint. I don't think I will ever again forget to strain my Floetrol. Lesson definitely learned. And there I go, dropping things. Alrighty, pop, pop, pop. I know you guys probably can't see the bubbles popping, but they are. Also, popping the bubbles kind of makes it a little bit easier to be able to see those little bits that I'm dabbing out here and there. Definitely not happy with the chunks in my Floetrol, but given that this time I was actually able to find a gallon jug of it, I can't really complain too horribly much. The past couple months I've only been able to find the quarts, and I go through those way too fast, because I mix large quantities of my white and black. I don't know if you guys can see it on the screen, but I'm seeing lots of little things popping out now that the bubbles are gone. And I'm just going back over it real quick to make sure that it's not a bubble, because bubbles are more easily fixed at this stage than anything else would be. And this also is why I wear an apron. If you notice, I'm dabbing these bits out and wiping my fingers on my apron. If I wasn't wearing an apron, I would have paint all over my clothes. I apologize, this is taking a little bit longer than it normally takes me, but I made a mistake this time. I think we might actually be good now. Alright, so we're going to do our reds over here. Might have gone a little further with that than I intended. it'll still come out pretty, I think. I'll just expand the ice section a little bit further this way to make up for it. See what we think about that. Didn't mean to go quite that straight with it. That's okay. We'll add a little bit of squiggle with the other colors, and they should all still blow pretty nice. Oh, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I've been trying to post new videos every day or two right now while I'm off work. And I'm trying to pick different color combinations. I really like blues and purples, so I'm trying to get away from using just blues and purples. Alright. I'm going to move this other finish painting out of the way so I don't accidentally spray any paint on it. And we are ready to wipe that spatula off before anything else. And I'm going to set it to the side so I can't accidentally blow it off the table onto the floor. There we go. I think, well, I know I want this section blown up into that corner. So I think I'm going to come this way. Actually, you know what? Let's blow the blue first and see where it goes. Probably should have balanced that a little bit better, but the last one, the fire kind of went a little bit more towards the ice than what I wanted it to, and the ice was kind of just isolated in this corner. So this time we're going with a little more ice and a little less fire. Still got stuff hanging out in my white paint. And I really like how some of these cells are popping out. I'm hoping it's going to dry like that. Get some of you off of there. Dab on some more paint where my stuff hasn't really run over the edges. Check the other side. Oh. That side went decently. I'll add a little bit more white in there. This side really didn't run much like I hoped it would. So we've got a few patches that could definitely use some more paint. Hopefully adding that little bit of white paint in there will help drag some of the color down. I do like to have color over the edges. Did not mean for you to blend red in there. Alright guys, I think it's almost time for a close-up. You get out of there. More fuzz. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Those bubbles didn't really want to pop with the torch, so I'm just popping them with my finger. And hopefully not going to mess anything up doing that. Alright guys, I'm going to pause and then bring you down for a close-up. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. If you look real close, you can see all those beautiful cells popping out. And my light just went kind of funny. Maybe that'll help. That at least brightens up that white so you can kind of get a good idea of what the color really looks like. Alright you guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and I will see you next time. Bye!